Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings trading cornerback Mekhi Blackmon to the Colts. We're going to break it down, what it means for the Vikings, what we got, all sorts of stuff. Hold on to your hats. I don't think the Vikings are done by any means. It's 7:19 on Monday night, and I think they got some more moves up their sleeves. If you're new to the show or if you've not subscribed, do us a favor, hit that sub button. We just went over 15,000. Talking Vikings every damn day, so do us a favor, hit that sub. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. But let's do it. Mekhi Blackmon is now an Indianapolis Colt, and we receive a 2026 6th-round pick. First off, love it. Love it. And there's going to be people saying, oh, you're clapping for a 6th-round pick. He was a 3rd-round pick that didn't pan out. Exactly. Like the Vikings front office, first off, Mekhi Blackmon coming off that injury, it was very clear he was not the same dude we saw as a rookie. And I'm not saying he was a all-pro by any means as a rookie, but as a rookie corner, he had some very, very good moments. And then the injury happened last training camp, and he came back. And I'm not going to pile on this guy whatsoever. I want him to go to the Colts. I want him to get a fresh start and rip it up. But he was one of the worst players out there on the defensive side of the ball, whether it was confidence, whether the injury is just too much or it's too early to come back from, whatever it was. I didn't have him making the 53. I bet it was probably 50-50 at best. So just like Sam Howell, the fact that they got compensation for Mekhi Blackmon and a 6th-round pick, you could say, oh, none of those guys pan out, whatever. They could be looking to package these things for trades, whatever. So I will take a 6th-round pick every damn day for a guy that probably wasn't going to make the team. And even if he was going to make the team, he wasn't going to see the field. There's no way they could have put this guy out there. So like I said, he gets a fresh start. Vikings get some compensation. We're going to talk about what it means for the cornerback room. But again, we've seen previous regimes for the Vikings where they're just stubborn. And just because it was an early pick, like a 3rd-round pick, they wouldn't move on. And they at least looked at him and said, he's not going to help this team. It's not happening. And they move on from him. So that's a huge win for the Vikings. What it means for the cornerback room, it doesn't affect it a ton. Because like I said, even if he was going to make the team, he wasn't going to be out there. So it's not like all of a sudden, we got this huge hole to fill. We don't have a hole to fill. We got Isaiah Rodgers, Jeff Okudah, Byron Murphy, and then it gets into the Nudie McLaughlins and Zemiah Vaughns. I think those guys are all locks at this point to make the 53. When it gets behind them, Halisi, it gets pretty thin pretty quick. So they will definitely be adding a cornerback, whether that means taking some of these draft picks that they accumulated or whether they just wait for the waiver wire. So either the Vikings want 3,005 draft picks for the 2026 draft class, or what I think is going to happen, what I think a lot of you watching know is going to happen, is they're going to be wheeling and dealing. Maybe a couple receivers, maybe a cornerback. We will see, but it's going to happen in the next 24 hours, less than 24 hours. Cut day is tomorrow at 3 p.m. And remember, we'll be live that whole damn time, so saddle up. But, it would have been great. We'll never know what would have happened if Blackmon didn't get injured. Like I said, he showed some glimpses of being a guy that could be a big contributor in this secondary. Injury happened, and he came back. He just wasn't the same dude. I think he was rated as one of the worst PFF scorers on the Vikings defense this preseason. But hopefully he goes to the Colts, turns it around. 26 years old. He's got plenty of time. But Vikings, let's put that 6th-round pick to use, baby. Let's make some magic out of that thing. We'll be here all damn night if something happens, and then all day tomorrow following the cuts live. So saddle up.